What is up, Bestie? Welcome to another episode of the Bestie in My Pocket podcast with your favorite business coach, Coach T. Now, this is where I give you pocket sized gems on the go. So, last week was pretty dope. We talked about the three types of content you need to be posting to increase visibility somewhat, because that's what we're going today on social media. But the three types of content you should be posting, we said was savable, shareable, and relatable content. If you missed that episode, if this is your first episode, go back. It was a really, really good episode. Okay. But this week, we are leaning into that visibility category. Like, how do we get in front of people? Because what's the point of posting on social media and doing all this if nobody sees your content, right? That's super frustrating for a lot of you guys. And you're like not really understanding a lot of things that we're going to talk about today that will help increase your visibility. But you already know, before we lock down the lesson, we have a gem of the day, right? This is where I give you a gem, a thought to sit with for the day. And today's gem is stop waiting for a seat at the table. I hate when y'all do that. Stop waiting for a seat at the table and build your own. That is the gem. Stop waiting for a seat and build your own. You're waiting for people to put you on. You waiting for the brand to reach out. You waiting for the opportunities. Baby, you got to go put yourself in those rooms. You got to go pitch yourself to the brand. You cannot wait. So let's stop doing that in 2025. Don't wait for a seat at the table. Build your own table. That's our gem of the day. So let's get into the lesson. So, I'm going to be sharing with you some visibility hacks to help you that maybe you haven't considered or thought was super important to help you increase people getting eyeballs on your content. Whether this is YouTube, whether this is Instagram, no matter where you're posting your website, it doesn't matter. These are hacks that work pretty much all across the board. And I don't typically like the word hack, but for a lack of a better way to make my point, we're going to call them visibility hacks, right? So let's start off with the very first thing that's needed on social media, your niche, right? And so you keep hearing me say, you are the niche, you are the niche. You are the niche, but you and I are not the same. There's things that you bring to the table, skill sets and knowledge that you have that I don't have. So therefore, we are in different niches. Our personalities, our upbringings, our life lessons make us different. So I want to ask you, when I'm asking you, what is your niche? What do you want to be known for? What is the overarching thing that you want people to say when they see your content, when they talk about your page? And you've already seen this happen with so many brands, right? We see it, we may say, oh, that's the girl that's always giving the Canva gems. So she's the Canva girl. That's what they want to be known for because all they post day in and day out is Canva gems, right? So ask yourself, when people engage with my content, when they come across my content, how do I want them to feel? What do I want them to leave with? If they were to describe my page and my brand and my content to someone else, what would they say? Right? That's what I need you to be thinking about. You are the niche, you are the face, you are the energy, you are the messenger, but there's things that you do well that needs to be like spotlighted on your page. Now, here is what I want you to envision. I want you to envision an umbrella. And so at the top of that umbrella is going to be what we just talked about, your main niche, your main topic. So let me give you an example. Let's say you are a mom and you want to be known for teaching other moms how to make money online because you found this hack, you found this way that brings in extra income so you don't have to stress about your bills. So, your overall niche, you're in the mom niche and you want to be known for your main niche is teaching moms how to make money online. That is the umbrella. That is the top topic, right? Now, underneath the umbrella, we are going to carve out what we like to call in the marketing world content pillars. These are topics. We know you want to teach moms how to make money online, but we need you to pull out 3 to 5 buckets, topics that you can talk about so you'll never run out of content, right? This way you'll never run out of content. And this is going to help increase your consistency. And this is going to help you increase your visibility because you're going to make sure that these topics that you decide to continuously talk about, these buckets, these pillars, are exactly what your audience, the moms who want to make money online, what they need. right? And so you're gonna pick, like I say, 3 to 5, but let's say you pick three. So here's some examples for the mom who helps other moms make money online. Let's be specific too. You help busy moms make money online. So your first content pillar could be low maintenance income ideas. This is low key one of my pillars. So on the T Academy page, I do daily profit plays or like easy simplified money ideas. A lot of you guys may have found me from that content pillar. It is the pillar where you hear me say, and I started off the same way. Here's how you're going to make. That is the hook. That is my pillar. I can do that for anything. Here's how you can make a coloring book without spending any money. Here's how you can start a t-shirt brand with a heat press and some t-shirts. Here's how you can take this journal and create a $20 product in 60 seconds. Let me know. Send me a DM. Or if you're watching this right now on live on Twitch, what up, besties? So I am on live, y'all. So every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Central, I am live on Twitch streaming the podcast. Before I edit, before you hear it and you're listening to this on YouTube or you're listening to this on Spotify, on Apple, what's up, bestie? Appreciate you. You could see it real and raw. So drop a comment and let me know if by any chance you happen to find me or follow me because of that content pillar. So I don't post in that content pillar every single day, but it is one of my go-to buckets, right? And again, you hear me say buckets, you hear me say topics, you hear me say pillars. It's because I will never ever run out of what to post in that pillar ever. And I can repeat those things in different ways. So that's going to be the first one for this particular person. So let's go back because I kind of got off track. So we're pretending that our niche is helping busy moms make money online. The first content pillar is going to be low maintenance income ideas. So that could be so many things. How to do affiliate marketing, right? Just a whole bunch could fall under there. Content pillar number 2, content strategies and social media tips for busy moms. Who else would know how to do this but you? If you've already been doing it, you've already gotten brand deals, you've already your Amazon affiliate, your TikTok shop affiliate, you whatever it is that you're doing, and you know other moms could benefit from this, so you're posting about that. So that's the second pillar. The third one would just be any tools and resources that save time. Now, you guys can take really that last one, anyone can use. What tools and resources do you use in your lifestyle that save you time? Because honestly, your lifestyle is the niche. So when I started my clothing brand, I was a power lifter, I was a personal trainer, and I was an educator, right? However, my like eat, breathe, sleep, the main thing I did was the gym. Like I lived, dreamed. If I wasn't at the gym, I was thinking about the gym, right? So it's easy for me to talk about a protein I like or how I get my protein in, right? Little hacks and tricks, what I ate today. Try this. It only has this many, this much fat, this much carbs, or whatever the case may be, because it fits my what? It fits my lifestyle. So if we go back to that umbrella and we say, who are you? What is your niche? What do you want to be known for? We are talking about that. Underneath that umbrella, you're going to call about one, two, three, at least three, 3 to 5 buckets that you can drop endless ideas in. And I just gave you one. Like I said, that last one could be for anyone. Tools and resources that save you time. All right. One of my go to ones, because I am in the space, I want to be known for empowering people who want to start or grow their business online. That's what I do. So when you found me, again, you found me by giving you a how to start something, how to do something. I'm giving you all these gems, but they all are pretty much the same thing. How to grow or start a business online. Doesn't matter if it's a physical, doesn't matter if it is a digital. All right. So some other pillars, and you may want to take notes on this one that you could do because you're like, okay, I got you, coach. I got my niche. Who am I? What do I want to be known for? What lane am I in? Am I in a fitness niche? I am in a wellness niche. Am I in a money making niche? Am I in a Christian or faith based niche? Right. Under that, I need some topics. Where here are some content pillars. Again, they are kind of interchangeable here. Topics, buckets, pillars. Here are some pillars that you can post, you can create. So you will I promise you, you will never run out of content ideas if you organize it this way. So you could do lifestyle hacks for your niche, right? Again, if you are a busy mom, share those hacks. How do you pack the kids' lunch? How do you get food together? Are you using the crock pot? How are you cleaning the house? Do you make the kids do this? Do y'all have a routine? Share that behind the scenes, whatever niche that you're in. If you are in a Christian niche, do you have Bible study tips? How do you stay true and stay in the word while still juggling everything going on? Share that. I like to call these value bombs, the gems, the gem droppers. This is what gets people to really feel like you are a good resource for them to follow and connect with online. So that's one. Another one, y'all see this one all the time. You need a signature series or signature sayings. One of the online influencers that have like just go-to sayings is Tabitha Brown, right? Tabitha Brown, this is how we talk about creator economy. This is how Tabitha Brown became to be a household name. Well, hello there, right? How she starts it. If you mess up your day, don't mess up anybody else's. How she ends it, right? She starts it the same, she ends it the same. It's signature. So, quite naturally, when you see her on your feed, you know what to expect. You're 9 times out of 10. If you like that, you're going to stop. You're like, oh, there goes Tabitha. What's she talking about today? Another guy, I mention this guy a lot. He does a really good job, and it's a signature series. Not only is it a signature saying, it's a signature series. He's called the 40-year-old guy. I think that's his handle on TikTok and Instagram. I don't know neither one of these people. I am just giving you some real examples. In every video, his hook is powerful because it's a curiosity hook. A curiosity hook sparks your interest and you want to stick around to see what is going to happen. And so he starts the video. He say, "You're telling me for 40 years?" And you're like, "What?" That's how he starts it. It's the signature saying. So he may say, "You're telling me for 40 years I could have just did this to open a pickle jar?" Now you invested because it's a lifestyle hacks. He's sharing lifestyle hacks. That's his niche. But he's over 40, so it's identifiable. You can relate to it, and now you're sucked in. Let me know if you know who I'm talking about. I love all of his videos. But there's so many creators online that do this. You need to craft your own. You need signature series or signature sayings. Series could also be a part one, a part two. It goes back to last week when I say take people along for the ride. If you've been trying to lose 10 pounds for the last 5 years and you've been trying every diet under the sun and nothing is working and you're getting ready to try something new, that is a series. Y'all, I have been trying to lose 10 pounds for the last 5 years. It's like I lose it, I gain it back. I lose it, I gain it back. So I came across this such as a watermelon diet. And I'ma try it, y'all. I'ma let y'all know if it's sustainable. Da 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 da. This is day one. We going to pick out the watermelons. Come on with me, y'all. Do y'all see where I'm going with this? So this creates interest. This creates visibility. People are wanting to watch it to the end. And then you follow up. You come back 30 days later or whatever, or fasting. I seen someone post last night. I'm doing a 3-day water fast for the first time, and I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. All I'm thinking about is food. Please help. Crazy engagement on that post. I even engaged on the post because I've done that type of fast before. So people are like, you need to read, get in your words, stay distracted. But what did it do? It increased his visibility because it increased his engagement. People want to help, right? People want to help. So signature series, signature sayings, lifestyle hacks, also routine. What is your morning routine? What is your bedtime routine? What is your makeup routine? What is your gym routine? What is your Bible study routine? What is your hair routine? You see where I'm going with this? Share routines. People love that. So these are pillars if you're lost here, because I gave you so many gems. You may not be able to keep up, but we're going through different content pillars you need to be adding to your content strategy to increase your visibility. Another one, hauls, reviews, right? If you just went to the grocery store, talk about it. We just came back from Costco. I'll show y'all what we got. got this, we got that. I never used this cheese before. I heard it was good. Saw it on TikTok. I'm gonna cook with it later this week and let y'all know, right? Bring people along. I'm using cooking because that's just the first thing came to my mind, or groceries because the first thing came to my mind. You may also do day in the life, behind the scenes, day in the life of a recovering alcoholic. I don't know, right? But it brings people in and it builds that connection. So those are different types of pillars, like I said, you can use in your content strategy to help increase your visibility. Now let's get into some other hacks and ways you can increase your visibility. One of them is going to be SEO. And we actually have a get seen and sold out SEO camp in my mentorships is coming up next week, literally all of next week, every day we're doing it and just teaching exactly how to get the visibility, like what to say, how to know what to say, and all of that. But in short, y'all, SEO is search engine optimization. When we are going to Google or we are going to TikTok and we are saying cute gym clothes, cute summer dress, cute vacation stuff, cheap suitcase, whatever we're looking for, when you are typing those words in, you are searching using keywords. So when you are creating content, you want your content to be optimized. You want it to be optimized for a search engine. Why? Because you want to show up. You want to be visible. So I want you to do this. Here's your challenge of the day. Y'all know sometimes I like to give y'all a challenge. Go to Google, go to Instagram, go to TikTok. Whatever it is you want to be known for, remember that question earlier, right? If I want to be known for, at the beginning, it was I want to teach people how to start a go to t-shirt brand. That's no longer my main, what I want to be known for, right? Because it's grown so much bigger than that. But if I go to TikTok and I put how to start your t-shirt brand, if I am not showing up in the search, I got work to do. If I do that on YouTube, if I do that on Google, if I do that on Instagram, you do that. Whatever it is you want to be known for, right? If you're saying, I want to be known for the cutest Christian graphic tees on the internet, go put in Christian t-shirts, Christian graphic tees. If your brand is not showing up, you have a visibility problem. You have a SEO problem, right? But I'm gonna give you some hacks to get to fix that. All right. But that's gonna be one is your SEO. Um, I did that too. So I was just curious on the t-shirt one and I was not ranked. I didn't do all platforms. I just did Google. But I saw people in my niche that I admire, and I was like, "Look, a friend, they number one, right?" And then I also did UV DTF cup wraps, and I was in there. I was like, "Look at me on Google, y'all." I was so geeked out. I was like, "I am there." So that is your assignment. Audit yourself. Are you findable? Right? Can you are you discovered? Can we discover you? All right. Now, here is a big freaking hack on increasing your visibility and your ranking. So when you're using your you do your video, right? Your title that you put on the video, your hook, make it SEO, y'all. So if you are about to post, let me try to think, y'all. If I am trying to post, because a lot of you guys sell stuff. So if you are doing again, I wouldn't automatically go to trying to sell my stuff. I would make it SEO driven. Let's say the Christian brand again, right? Christian niche. Let's say Bible study again, right? How to study the Bible. That's SEO. Now, in the video, I am using my mug. I am using my Bible study journal that I actually sell. Are y'all tracking? But I'm not going to title it Cute Bible Study Planner. I might, but I will come out better if I put how to study, how to get better, how to understand the Bible, how to study the Bible. Bobby's Bible study tips for beginners. I'm going to use that. That's SEO. Because if I'm a beginner, that's what I'm putting in. How to study the Bible as a beginner. Where to which chapter of the Bible to start with. Right? So you got to think like that. And you can leverage social media. You can even leverage Google. If you go to Google, this is another assignment for you. I'm going to just keep giving y'all homework. If you go to Google, just put in one major keyword affiliated with your niche. So if I go to Google right now and I just type Bible and I don't even press enter, you already know what's going to happen, right? It's going to automatically populate the last, most recent, most frequent top searches affiliated with the word Bible. And that's your ding, 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 ding. That's what you should be using in your content if you want to be ranked. If I put Bible and it says Bible study tips for beginners, how to, I'm about to start, that's my content. I don't have to figure out what my audience needs. I don't have to figure out what my audience wants. It's right in my face. Same on TikTok. TikTok is much better at this than Instagram. Go to TikTok, put in a keyword. Let's choose a different keyword this time. Let's say weight loss. All I'm going to put is weight. I probably don't even have to put loss. It's going to start giving me all of populating all the things that's affiliated with that topic. That is one way you can get better at SEO. And here is a major value bomb. Let me just drop. Boom. I need a sound effect here. I'm going to have to add some sound effects to the edit, right? Here's a major value bomb. You could also SEO hijack. I meant what I said, hijack. When I put in how to start a t-shirt brand in 2025 and I'm not showing up, but I want to show up, I am going to do what? Hijack every single one of these titles and go make it my own. If I'm like, dang, here's say how to start, here's said the same thing I just typed in. Hers say easiest way to start his t-shirt brand. His say how to start a t-shirt brand in 2025 as a beginner or with print on demand. Let me go make my own video. I am not copying. I am SEO hijacking. I don't have to watch your video. I see the thumbnail. I see the title. I see the words you use. Now let me go do that. Right. And here's the other thing. This is getting a little too deep. We'll talk about this in the Get Seen and Sold Out SEO camp. You're welcome to join. I'll put it in the show notes for you. It's in the mentorship, like I said earlier. What was I getting ready to say here? Ranking. So not only do you want to get indexed by Google, and index is just basically what it means is Google has a library of topics and you want it to quickly find it for you, right? So if I say weight loss tips or premenopause suggestions, right? Whatever I type in, it's going through its row and it's pulling out the top, right? You want to be not only indexed to be pulled out for the customer to be visible for the community member, you want to be top ranked. How the heck you do that? I want to get found, so I'm going to use the words, but how do I get on that first page? By people sharing, by the views. Those are the things that's going to help you get further along on the page, right? And you will get there with consistency because if you remember from last week, consistency equals currency. So it's going to pay. SEO is the long game. You may not see the results and you're on Google in the next day, 30 days, right? 40 days, 45 days, whatever the case may be. This is why Pinterest is also important. And I have a Pinterest, but I just I just don't have the habit right now to go over and post my stuff so that it can connect over. Because if you notice when you Google stuff, what does it direct you to? If you say Father's Day gift ideas, you better believe Pinterest posts are about to be all on your Google. You're going to get YouTube videos and Pinterest videos. I mean, Pinterest photos. That's what's gonna show up. And you may see some TikTok videos as well, because my video when I did the UV DTF cup wraps that was on Google's homepage, it was my TikTok video. So YouTube videos and TikTok videos are heavily being indexed right now. And then like I say for not videos, just images is gonna link to something Pinterest, right? So that was a lot of visibility gems right there. I hope you enjoyed it. Do me a favor too. DM me the word visible when you finish this episode on Instagram at the T Academy, the TEE Academy. DM me the word visible and I will send you a free visibility checklist. Like do your own little audit, your own little checklist to increase your visibility. You're welcome, bestie. You're welcome. Um, so yeah, I hope that these visibility hacks or tips have helped you. Another area that you need to focus on is your captions. So the text on screen, the hook, is going to be SEO driven, right? And then your caption. You guys know I leverage ChatGPT for almost everything. So I go to ChatGPT and I'm like, write me an SEO driven caption. And this is kind of what I say. I say something like, write the caption for this reel. The hook of this reel is this. The topic of the reel is this. I need this caption to have long tail SEO keywords. You're like, Coach, what is that? What I just gave you. Long tail means like the entire phrase. So, how to start a t shirt business in 2025. That's long, right? If I just say t shirt business, that is a keyword, but it's not as specific. So, I say, create me a caption that includes long tail SEO keywords and gets me index, increases my reach across all platforms. That's what I do. I don't even write my captions, y'all. I hope y'all know that. And so then ChatGPT, boop, 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 boop. And I copy and I paste. I read it, of course. And if I have to modify anything, and then paste. And so it's making sure to say, if you've been struggling with learning how to start your t-shirt business in 2025, this video is for you. See how it put it in there? So not only are you putting that on the screen in the title and the hook, you're also putting it in the caption. Don't forget that. Y'all are sleeping on that, right? So those are ways that you can increase your visibility. Clear SEO driven captions, real keywords, real titles. Stop posting. A lot of you guys will post something and you have no text on the screen, and I just be wanting to cry inside. Like, how do you not have any text on the screen? And then some of you guys post with nothing, no keywords. Like, what are you doing? You are leaving so much real estate, visibility real estate on the table. Do better, friend. Do better. All right. All right, so we have come to the end of the episode, and you know I cannot let you get out of here without the what is popping in the social media streets segment. Y'all, y'all, Instagram. Instagram is now, according to Instagram, it said on July the 10th of 2025, it will now be indexable. Is that a word? I don't know. On Google. Oh yeah, baby. It's about to go down. So everything I just taught you, you need to start implementing, because what I just said was Instagram content, Instagram videos, Instagram carousels are going to show up in the Google feed when searched. You probably like, they've been had that. No, they haven't. If you go to Instagram, you put the T Academy, you Google and you put the T Academy, yes, it will pull up my Instagram account, the T Academy. I am talking about what we just talked about earlier. If you go put how to start a t-shirt business, you're going to be seeing Instagram posts, YouTube posts, TikTok posts, Pinterest posts. You getting it? So if we reverse engineer, if you don't start talking that talk, that SEO talk in your titles, when you're verbally talking, in your captions, baby, hang it up. This is why nobody is seeing your content. It doesn't mean your content is trash. It means you have an SEO problem. You have a visibility problem. And I just gave you so many hacks and ways to crack that code. So be ready for that. I think that is super exciting. Do me a favor and check to make sure that you're ready for the update. So inside of Instagram, you're going to go to your privacy settings and you're going to go to, let me go back. I got a little checklist here. So go to your IG settings, tap privacy, tap posts, and toggle on. It's going to say allow posts to be shown in search. Mine was already on, so I don't know if it's a default, but I did double check that bad boy because I want to be in the Google streets. So again, go to IG settings, tap privacy, tap posts, and then toggle on the button. And it's going to say, the button's going to say allow posts to be shown in search. All right. So, all right, bestie, you got some visibility hacks. You got your gem of the day. You got a lot to sit with for this whole week. You got homework to do. I hope you enjoyed this. As always, help your girl grow in new spaces. Leave a comment, especially on Spotify, Apple, and on YouTube, wherever you're seeing this at, so that you can help me increase my visibility, right? And now you see that it matters. Even the title of my episode is going to be visibility hacks, SEO tip. I might do SEO tips and tricks because I'm trying to do what? My SEO. And then my notes inside of my podcast full of SEO. So see you next week. Bye.